Hey, what is up, guys? Okay, so apparently I'm retarded, and there's actually a White Trinity mark here in Wonderland that you get to access through a painting in one of the many variations of the Bizarre Room. And this actually has a Keyblade in it called Lady Luck, and I actually referenced this at some point, and then I just kind of thought that it didn't exist because I forgot where to find it, and I thought maybe I was thinking about the next whatever you call it. I don't think it might raise your luck to like be able to drop items and stuff. I don't know about that. Not sure, but regardless, I don't need luck anymore because if I'll just show it to you this way. I have the Wizard's Relic that's dropped by the Wizards, and I have the Defender actually too, that is dropped by the Defenders for Goofy, because I actually got that to drop just a little bit after I finished filming my Let's Play for Let's Play 45. So if you guys feel like it's superstitious or something like that's gonna help you, then by all means go and grab it. It's not hard to get. It's just through this door to the Bizarre Room, and then you activate that lamp, and then yeah, it's there. And it's weird. I feel like I thought I went through Wonderland, and okay, that's why, because I can't carry anymore. But there's like a lot of stuff I didn't grab here that I probably should have. But it doesn't matter, because in this episode, what we're going to be doing is I think we're going to go fight the Phantom in Neverland, which is something I wasn't looking forward to. Still not looking forward to. But we're going to do it nonetheless. I could cut here, although I don't really feel like it, and it's not gonna take that long. I just need to get back to the Queen's Castle place to get to the save point. You see here, I'm getting all kinds of drops because I have a bunch of Lucky Strike equipped, which I could really take off right now. Once you have the Ultima weapon and both of their blades, there's nothing really else you need to be collecting items for. So if you need that extra 3 AP, then by all means take off Lucky Strike, because there's nothing really else that's going to drop that's going to be useful to you. Besides, you know, maybe like potions and stuff. Although I kind of find that kind of doubtful, because if you don't have a lot of high potions and potions by now, then probably something wrong with you. But that's beyond the point. If you go to Neverland and just warp to Ship Cabin, makes it easier, because what we're gonna have to do is talk to Tinkerbell, and she's gonna tell us there's something weird at the lighthouse. There it is. We actually have to, it's a requirement, we have to switch out Donald or Goofy, and in this case we're gonna be switching out Goofy because we're gonna be using a lot of magic in the coming fight, which is why I am giving a whole bunch of Mega Ethers to Goofy and Peter Pan here, because I'm going to be wanting them to back me up with magic as much as possible, because we're going to be constantly casting Stop, we're going to constantly be casting all of our different spells, although surprisingly we might not be casting Arrow as much. I don't really know. I might cast Arrow a lot. It really just kind of depends on what I'm doing at the time. But I actually think this is the very first time that I've actually given a single item to one of the character teammates, like Peter Pan or Beast or anything, because I don't normally do anything like that for other people. Replace this Ether with a Mega Ether, and these high potions with Mega Ethers too, because elixirs will restore both HP and MP, so those are good enough. But without further ado, let's go ahead and talk to Tinkerbell here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, this is an extremely difficult fight. I'll get more into it in a second. Alright, so here we have the Phantom. And I don't know how Sora didn't get freaked the fuck out, or excuse me, freaked out when he saw that. because I know I'd be freaking out. But what you're going to want to do at the very beginning of this fight is run over to this thing and actually cast stop on, if it'll let me, cast stop on the stupid clock. I don't know what, did that actually hit the no, it didn't. You have to cast stop on the clock. I don't know why it's not letting me. Hold on, maybe it's a different face. You have to cast stop on the clock, and it's not letting me do it. But anyway, let me get into lock on. There we go. Okay, so it's this one. Apparently, you gotta cast stop on that clock there. And then you can tell he has a little orb underneath them. When that's a certain color, you actually have to actually hit it with your Keyblade. But what's gonna happen is wow, we're starting this fight off really extremely bad. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, so you see there how it's blue. You have to hit Blizzaga on that. And it's actually pretty tough because Blizzaga is hard to hit just because of the fact that he goes in a circle like this, which makes it really difficult. Anyways, and the whole time you have to try and keep casting stop on this on the different clock faces, which can get even more difficult by the fact that that I think it changes because it wasn't letting me actually hit. There we go. That was good. It wasn't letting me cast stop except on a certain space, and he hits really freaking hard, as you can tell there. I'm level 70, and this is kicking my ass easily. You see there how Peter Pan's out of it? That's because the Phantom casts a spell that that when the clock goes down, it actually when the clock above your head hits a certain number. See how Goofy got his there? You have to cast stop on a clock face, and you gotta try and find the clock face, which is the most difficult part about it, because, and I'm pretty sure that's correct because when I was trying to cast stop on the other one, it wasn't working. So you want to try and stay as close as possible to this area. And another thing that makes this even more annoying is the fact that you have to actually kind of scroll and find the right thing, because a lot of the times it's really hard to you're not gonna just have the thing there. Let me fly away here. Cast yes I can cast stop on this just to try and save Goofy's life here. Again, you don't have to save Goofy's life. You can let Goofy die, although when he casts it on you after he's done with both of them, you have to, otherwise he's gonna kick your ass. And you can't, it's like Peter Pan, I can't heal him right now if I wanted to. He's done. He's done for the night. He's all frozen out. And you want to try and avoid as much as possible getting hit by the Phantom, because let alone the fact that that he actually hits really hard. So yeah, you want to try and avoid that because yeah. And a lot of the time he'll stick with Deep Freeze, and I'm gonna cast stop on the clock again because it's been a little bit since I've done that. If I can lock on here. But yeah, this is one of the hardest fights in my opinion. And I get stuck on this because it keeps locking on to the wrong thing. I'm trying to lock onto the clock here. There we go. Cast stop on this. You want to try and have stopper too, and the way you get stopper is from the 100 Acre Wood. So make sure you have that. There we go. See, when he has his thing white like this, you want to take advantage of that. And he flies around like that, it makes it really annoying. But yeah, excuse the fact that I'm sucking terribly at this fight, as it is a hard fight. But my God, thank you, Goofy. That was annoying. It was ridiculous too. But yeah, when he's like that, try and fly away and cast stop on a clock or do something, because he's gonna send that purple thing at you, which is gonna be real annoying. There he actually has fire under him, so that's good. But yeah, when he has this, you're gonna have to hit him with the Keyblade. And Goofy actually is doing a nice job here. And it's weird because you're fighting. Well, I'm fighting with and there it took too long. See, that's another part that's hard about this, is the fact that that if you take too long, he's just gonna whack you. my commentary is probably just atrocious right now, and again I apologize for that, but I'm doing the best I can. And like I said, I should probably have, well, I didn't say this yet, but I probably should have post-commentated this, because I am just terrible when I'm like under pressure actually commentating. I think I addressed this in a previous commentary. I'm going to be post-commentating Sephiroth because there's no way in heck I'm going to be able to commentate on that at the same time as I'm actually fighting him. Here we go, Thundaga. Ah, and he didn't time. And he has the worst tendency to pick things that you're not close to. Alright, so he's going to cast that purple thing, so I'm going to try and lock on and use stop here. See, like, I freaking, my little thing was on stop, and I'm gonna put it right in the middle there so I can, there's fire, and he's, oh, come on, there we go. See, if you leave your cursor in the middle, kind of, so that the next thing that he picks is closer, so that's kind of a strategy. It's a weird strategy, but it's a strategy nonetheless. There we go, intercepted, bitch. Yep, deep freeze off, deep freeze, and he's almost down to the green. This is an extremely difficult fight, like I've said 4 or 5 times, just by the fact that it's kind of unconventional, and it's also, please don't let that have screwed up this recording. I'd be so angry if it did. I get stupid like energy spike things, not really energy spikes, but I get spikes of like electrical current because my apartment's wired really stupidly, so that's a problem. And I was already on deep freeze. Oh god, he missed. He's kind of too high there. Yes, deep freeze again. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna fly off here and stop the clock. But yeah, this is kind of like the method here is you attack him, try and get that orb to go away from underneath him, and remember the white is you're actually hitting him. Any other color is basically like, you know, the basic elemental things here. It's not really too challenging to figure out what to cast. You know, red's gonna be fire, yellow's gonna be thunder. And you want to try and do this kind of last, not really last, but last in the, like, you know, basic timeline, because really all we have left is 3 fights, pretty much. And those fights are gonna be like Kurt Zisa, which is I don't think he's from anything. I think he's just a boss they put in to Aladdin's world. Just kind of like a made-up robot kind of fight. Cool, he's turning white again. Alright, so he's almost down. I'm gonna cast stop again on this clock real quick, because I think he's gonna cast that purple thing. Again, oh, that purple thing's a problem. And it hit me. That's great. Oh, and here he is. Here's the big bad Phantom. Again, one of the hardest parts about this fight is the fact that you have to navigate to the different spells as he changes them. And I just got hit. He just schooled me. There we go, and that's good. I'm gonna heal, and I'm going to fly away like a little birdie and cast stop on this. Or not, because he's still here. There we go, thunder him, and now he's gonna cast this purpley thingy, so I'm gonna fly off and stop the clock. But basically, if you can't stop the clock here, you're pretty much done for. I have had instances where I let my teammates die. It sounds really bad, but I've done that before, and it's not a bad strategy, because then you can actually see the time you have left on your above your own head, instead of having to deal with trying to focus on Goofy. But Goofy is a really good backup. You don't want to bring Donald here just because of the MP Gift, MP Rage thing that I mentioned earlier. And so yeah, don't bring Donald. Bring lots of Ethers, and just stop on the clock when you burst his orb. And there we go. That's the Phantom fight. he revealed right there that he was actually a Heartless, and we get the final upgrade to our magic, which would be Stopka. And now we have every single spell completely upgraded. But just another thing that could be helpful in that fight is if you notice there I have shortcuts. I have Aroga, Firaga, and Curaga down there in the bottom left. And you can actually set Aroga instead of where I have Aroga. You could put like Stopra, just so you can cast Stop easier without having to navigate to it. And you can also put Blizzaga instead of, well, no, you want to keep Curaga. So it's just whatever spell you have the preference for. You might want to like keep well, they're all kind of together, so you might want to keep Firaga on there, and then because these are just up and down, because that's really all he does. He gets the red orb, the blue orb, and the yellow orb. But so yeah, that wasn't exactly as hard as I thought it would be. It's still, the boss is still quite challenging. But yeah, so that about does it for this bonus episode. I will see you guys next time when we will be taking on Kurt Zisa. So I will see you guys then. Bye.